Storm coverage coming up here in our first alert weather forecast. Westbound Highway 50 is closed to traffic near Strawberry because of a rock slide there. These pictures show those huge boulders that fell near Kybers over the weekend. The massive rocks were blocking the east and westbound lanes. Caltrans says they plan to blow them up in order to get them out of there. And maintenance crews at East Lawn Memorial Park are going to have their work cut out for them as well. The historic cemetery in East Sac was hit hard by the storm this weekend. Our crews spotted more than half a dozen trees toppled over there and hundreds of decorations blown away from the grave sites. Okay, meteorologist Christine Hansen back now with our first alert forecast, tracking the rain we have coming today. And then the really big stuff coming later this week.
And then the really big. And then the stuff after that. So we're going to be tracking a lot of wet weather. But I wanted to find out what's going on with our weather watchers. We did check in, and I'm so happy to know that our one weather watcher from Wilton is still doing some reporting. She reported 48 degrees right now, and I don't know if we can get our first alert. Let's go live before we do that. How about that? As you can see, Tower Bridge and the water right close to the bottom of the roadway there, and coming up, and very muddy water moving fast. There's a lot of debris. I was just down there on the river, and so much debris moving through. And you see the wind popping our camera around just a little bit, so some light winds around the region. All right, our weather watchers did check in today. Temperatures are generally in the 40s. We're going to see rain develop midday today. That will continue overnight tonight. And then we're going to see a break, mainly dry conditions tomorrow, with the exception of the north end of the valley and perhaps Plumas County, where we could still see a few snow showers. Potential flooding with the more intense storm moving in on Wednesday, and that will be with us through Thursday. Different than Saturday, we are going to see heavy snow and snow down to lower elevations, but that is going to fluctuate as the moisture comes in. So heavy rain ahead. First alert days mean, well, we know what they mean now because you saw them over the weekend, and that's what we're forecasting once again. Reason to be concerned with flooding, to pay attention to our local newscast here, and we'll keep you up to date on snow levels as well. Right now, we're still quiet with 47 degrees. We do have a wind out of the south-southeast, so that's coming up in advance of the storm system. It was cold in Tahoe this morning, just 4 degrees, but up to 13 at this hour. Here's the storm system coming in from the Pacific, tracking just a little farther to the south, so heavier rain now for the San Joaquin Valley and also South Bay locations. We'll see the strongest winds there as well. Let's just see where that is located along Interstate 80. You can see it's just west of the Vacaville Hills right now, and then that will cruise in over throughout the afternoon hours, and then we can expect this system to drop about a quarter to a half inch of rain for us in the valley, about a half a foot of snow up in the Sierra, and all of that moves out of the region. We dry out, just not completely dry out, but more cloud cover on Tuesday. And then look at this. This has a long fetch, and all that dark green and yellow is what we saw on Saturday, so more of that ahead. We do have a winter weather advisory in effect until early tomorrow morning. 3,000 foot is the snow level, and we can expect 5 to 6 inches of snow, about an inch of snow for Forest Hill, and Kirkwood picking up about 8 inches of snow. Right now, our winds are still out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a wet day once the rain arrives. That will happen throughout the afternoon hours and move across the state up into the foothills and bring our snow levels down. And John, this is what we've been talking about. We'll see rain once again. Our 7-day forecast that just rolled over, but first alert days for Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll continue with rain all the way through next weekend.